Owning a home is the American dream. I love my job because I get to help people buy, sell, and improve that American dream. Follow me this week as we explore exciting new trends in Utah's real estate.
Here at BDL, we love to build, create splash pads. They're a lot funner than just your typical pool or your typical water feature. There's a lot more that goes into it as far as the designing of it, the hydraulics, and you can be very creative. We build them all throughout Utah, different cities, and we kind of put the, made theming of what those cities are about, how those cities became. Whether you're in St. George with the red rocks, we have artists that can make it look like the mountains up in Uintas, or we can do grottos, caves. Some of the splash pads, like this one here, we do rivers. Instead of just your typical, jets coming out of the concrete, we can make the jets dance. We can put lights in and make it dance, and they all dance towards the music. You can have a 4th of July, the national anthem playing, and have the fountains going with the music. It's just a fun, more challenging, your typical thing. It's just another thing that we do.
So splash pads have really become a popular water feature throughout Utah, especially in the city parks. They provide great entertainment for younger kids throughout the summer, and they're free, so it's great in that way. And as simple as they may seem, they're actually one of the most difficult water features to build. They require the same filtration system as an Olympic-sized swimming pool due to the small amount of water used and the large amount of people. And here at Lehigh, we really have a great example of a unique design for a commercial splash pad. It has a very natural look with a river running through it, as well as the rocks surrounding the river, that we've created to look natural with the different fountains. And it really fits the environment here on top of the hill in Lehigh, has a beautiful view. It's been a great success here and a huge attraction for the Lehigh community. Pioneer Park in Provo, we have a splash pad that was helped designed with the theme of the pioneers and Indians. There's emblems surrounding the splash pad, and each one of them has a different meaning. Here at our splash pad in Layton, we have a really fun design for the kids. It's like a water park / obstacle course for them. So I really hope you've enjoyed seeing the unique designs of custom splash pads that BDL has created throughout Utah and the positive effect that it's had on our community.
So it's always a great time to go look at some St. George properties. I got one of the real pros down there. I got a Rich Potter. So Rich, tell me a little bit about this beautiful home.
This home is located in Tonnequint Terrace, and it's one of the nicer upscale areas of St. George.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, obviously, all the scenery down there is great. And one of the nice things I like about this one, it's really close to trails and stuff, right?
Yeah, you can take your four-wheelers and dirt bikes or whatever you want straight out the road and head to the west and enjoy yourself.
Okay, good. So is there any golf courses or anything close to this particular area?
Yeah, the Southgate Golf Course is just right over to the east, very close.
Wonderful. And so as we're going to the front of this house, what kind of style of home would you consider this?
Contemporary Southwest, pretty common in the area.
Yeah, it's beautiful. What I really like about it is it kind of takes in kind of the red rocks and everything that are just so popular. It's just beautiful. So headed on to the inside here, tell me a little bit about what we're looking at here.
There's 8-foot doors, 10-foot ceilings throughout the house, just a ton of upgrades that you definitely couldn't couldn't reduplicate this house for the same cost in today's market.
Yeah. So headed into, it looks like a beautiful kitchen, huh?
Yeah, tons of upgrades all over the place.
Okay, so now tell me a little bit about St. George and what kind of buyers you guys are dealing with, and what kind of buyer appeals to this kind of home?
In this scenario, there's actually a lot of second and third home buyers. This individual used this property for many years as a second home, which is very common in the St. George area.
Yeah. Okay. So headed in here, I just love this kitchen, the way it looks out on everything, all those big windows into that great room. It looks like we're going to the dining room. Tell me a little bit about this.
Well, the dining room has nice big windows, and there are just views all over the place with this house.
Head into the front entry. Tell me what they did here.
Very tall ceilings, 10 to 12 foot ceilings, just a lot of money and time spent there.
Yeah, and obviously St. George is known for its views, and they're looking out. Looks like we're going out on the patio here, right?
Oh yes, looking up here to the northwest, Pine Valley Mountain there, and towards the north there, and you got great views of the Red Rock as far as you can see.
Yeah, that's just, you got a lot of St. George because it brings in all those red rocks, and there's nothing more beautiful than you got some green grass and some red rocks. Okay, so what are we looking at here? Is this down in the basement, or where is this?
Well, a nice big master bedroom here with, and you got private access from the master onto the deck.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
And that's where all that light comes from. So this is on the main floor then. It looks like they did some beautiful tray ceilings in there.
Yes. And then the bathroom is also quite large, huge master closet, and tons of travertine. Just gives you a real good quality feel.
Yeah, really nice. Lays out really well. And so on this one, it looks like they've done some really nice upgrades on their faucets and all their lighting and everything. They've done a really nice job on this house.
Yes, there are every square inch of this house. You can tell it's just been cared for. It's a second home, not been used very often, maybe once or twice a month. Very excellent condition.
Yeah, that makes sense. And so this particular laundry room, is this on the main floor then?
Main floor, large, tons of countertop space.
Okay, so how many bedrooms are we talking about in this house?
This home has 6 bedrooms. There's a large master bedroom upstairs, and then kind of a casita with kind of a separate bath upstairs, and then there's 4 bedrooms downstairs.
Yeah, very nice. So this is going to be considered downstairs then, right here, right?
Yeah, nice big living area downstairs with the wet bar to enjoy, while you're having movies and stuff, and just having a good time. Put a little microwave there. They got a little popcorn machine, so
Yeah, they get to enjoy the movie or the game, right?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, have lots of fun.
And so it looks like they got a second little kind of dining area or a little place to play games. Looks like there.
Yeah, lots of space.
Yo, this I tell you, I just love St. George homes. I look forward to one day having a second home down there, and this is a great option. So, Rich, if somebody wanted to contact you, how would they reach you to get more information about this home?
Well, they can call me anytime. I can be reached at 435-862-6381, and they're welcome to contact us anytime. And we've been in the St. George area for over 30 years with a family-owned and operated real estate business.
Acclaimed Home Warranty gives you peace of mind knowing that the major systems and appliances in your home are covered against unexpected breakage and costly repairs. So you can enjoy what you love doing because our coverage options and easy process take the hassle out of finding quality contractors. When your covered items break and you need service fast, Acclaimed Home Warranty is here for you 24/7, 365 days a year. For a free, no-hassle quote, go online to acclaimedhw.com.
AMSCO Windows was founded in Utah over 65 years ago. Our 535,000 square foot facility is one of the largest vinyl window plants in the country. We provide more windows in the state of Utah than all other manufacturers combined, and with AMSCO, your design potential is limitless. At AMSCO, we understand that quality, service, on-time delivery, and pleasing the customer are vital to our success. AMSCO Windows, make your home a masterpiece.
So Clay, if you ever wanted to have horse property, but not have to live out and far away, that's what we're talking about. South Jordan right here. Take a look at that lot size.
That's incredible. And you know, Jay, I grew up around horses.
Yeah.
You know, we had a cattle ranch growing up and worked with horses. There's just something soothing about having them. And like you say, to have the convenience of having them this close, right on your property, caring for them becomes so much simpler. And what a beautiful estate.
Yeah, and so this, when you pull into this neighborhood, it's all equestrian horse property. And so all of the lot, which you don't really find anymore.
No.
Because you just don't find land like this anymore, especially in the middle of the city. And it's right next to the equestrian center. And so land is always valuable. And if you can get it right in South Jordan and take a look at the remodel on the inside.
Oh my word, yeah.
Beautiful, right?
Well, you have that update on the inside. On the outside, you have the mature landscaping, all the benefits of, you know, more seasoned property that's been around and laid out very nicely. And then you come inside and they've just really done this right.
They've decked it out.
They have.
They spent a lot of money on this remodel, because you can tell when people go in and they do a remodel, they might paint the cabinets, you know, they might, you know, sneak by with something they really put the money in. I think their plan was to stay here long term, but I think they've made, something's changed in their life, and they're gonna move on and do something different, but that's gonna be somebody else's gain, because they really have put a lot into this.
They have, and that's one of the cool things about doing this with you, Jay, is you see some of these, and this is one of those homes you look at and you go, wow, that's a great idea. Or I really like the way they've done that. I like the layout, I like the color tones that they've chosen, the kitchen, the way they did the tile work and countertops, and then just carrying into this, like I say, they really did the remodel the right way.
Yeah, it looks like a brand new home.
It does.
Yeah.
It really does.
And so the nice thing about this, you can't get brand new houses unless you spend a lot of money, because a lot like this costs a lot, okay? You're gonna be talking, this lot's gonna cost you probably $300,000. And normally what happens, then they take and they have to build a big, huge house on it to be able to make the numbers right. This one's still economical as far as value. So you get a newer brand, I mean, look, it's like a brand new, right?
Yes, it is.
Really nice neutral colors, and you get that huge lot, you get the established neighborhood, so you get all the mature trees. This one's a winner.
It is. Like I said, that's one of my things, is ultimately to have horses again and have that on my property. So I see a property like this and I covet a little bit. I think, wow, this is a perfect setup. And then just like I say, you just look at the inside of this and what they've done here with these colors and the bathroom, and it works for just about anybody. It really does. When you look at this.
Look at all, and they didn't spare any expense. They didn't just paint the cabinets. These are brand new wood grain cabinets. Everything's brand new in this house. I mean, it looks, I just built in book cabinets, right?
I love those rooms.
Yeah, look at all the light. That room kind of wraps around those lights, and those windows wrap around that room. Lots of light everywhere you see in this house. Just beautiful.
Yeah, it's nice the way they've done that, you know, with this property and with the remodel. And you have another extra room down here. I love that room. I might have one of those in our house.
Yeah.
Actually,
headed down. They've got a second little kitchen down in the basement area down here. They've got like a little reading room down here, a little place for the kids to watch TV.
You know, and as a kid, you always dream about having these kind of places to go to.
Yeah.
You know, and you know your kids love it. I know my kids have loved having these type of spaces like that where they can read, chill out, hang out together. Nice little kitchenette that we have down there.
Yeah, so they've really done one of the really beautiful things. So this one's going to be 6 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. It's about 4,156 square feet with 1.28 acres. And boy, a lot of house, right?
That's a lot of house. It is the perfect horse property.
Yeah. One thing I really like about these bedrooms, they've got massive closets. You know, they don't really usually just kind of stick them in there, but they really put massive closets. Now, heading into the backyard here, they've had, the backyard is big enough and nice enough. They call it like a park-like backyard. They've had, I mean, this little sitting area in the afternoon is perfect to watch the sun go down. They've had weddings in this backyard. It is beautiful.
Yeah, it is. I love that deck right off the house right there, and this great fire pit right here in the middle. And like I said, that perfect football yard, and yet then you have the great touches of the nice little garden tree area. Good warmth there that provides.
Yeah, and your neighbors are far away, so you could have a party. You could have a party, or you could have a wedding, and nobody would care, you know.
Yeah.
And the horse property, there's nothing more valuable than horse property out there. When it really comes down to it, that's what, I mean, even if you're not going to have houses, to have the ability to have houses, look at that thing, it almost frames perfectly in the city.
And the surrounding with all those mature trees is just, I love that.
Yeah, and so this is just a couple blocks away. We're going into the equestrian center, which is perfect. You can see the racetrack on the back there and the place for all the stables. Yeah, this is a house that I really, really like. It's an exceptional value, and it's in a great location.
It is.
Take a look at this one, Clay. Beautiful, right?
That is. I like that a lot.
Okay, so right, perfectly finished out. One of the nice things about this property, we're down in South Jordan, and of course South Jordan is known for Daybreak, but this is just perfectly right outside of Daybreak's boundaries, and so you get all the benefits. Your property value is much higher in South Jordan than it is even like in West Jordan, even though they're very similar.
Very, very big difference, yeah.
Because of Daybreak. But a lot of people don't like Daybreak because the CC&Rs are very, very restrictive.
Yes. That's right.
And so, as you're going to notice this one, we're flying around. They're building a new church right across the street, as you can see. And the backyard, look at how beautiful that is. The guy has spent a ton of money on landscaping, and the house looks, when you walk into this house, it's a couple years old home, not very old, but it looks like it's absolutely brand new. There's not a ding on the wall. There's not a nick in anything. I mean, it looks absolutely perfect.
Yeah, and the color scheme they've done here inside, first of all, the approach on this home looks spectacular. But then as you walk in here and you see the colors, the carpet, the wood, the cabinets that showed just a little bit ago, they've just pulled this together in a very tasteful way, and it really works.
Yeah. So he's done a ton of upgrades. You can notice on the floor as you walk in, it's got hardwood that pushes all the way into the kitchen. Of course, he's got some nice fireplates and plantation shutters, as you can see. All the lighting that you see in here has been an upgrade. He also did granite countertops throughout, and this is ready for somebody to move in and enjoy.
Yeah, I love that dark contrast, and then the two wood tones that they chose in that kitchen, and then how that kind of pulls together with those granite countertops.
Yeah.
Very nice touch.
Yeah, very popular. Of course, the perfect little, so this home was built by Ivory, and Ivory is known for some of the best floor plans on the market. One of the things they do that are different than a lot of other builders, they really focus on the community. And so inside here, you've got a couple parks that are really closely located, and they've got a pool and all kinds of stuff there. And so, you know, you've got your neighborhood kind of feeling, and then you've got a really nice house, a really nice floor plan, and the basement's unfinished at this point, so you can finish that out at your leisure.
What a great place for a family, though. You know, you talk about with the parks and the pool, and then just like I say, Ivory does such a good job on their layouts, their floor plans, the functionality. All this works really well for them. I like that.
Yeah, so there's a little office as you walk in right off the front entry. Here we're headed to the master bedroom. You're going to notice a nice vaulted ceilings. Of course, Rambler, and they're able to take advantage of vaulted ceilings. And headed in here to the master bath, as you can see.
Yeah, I really like that vaulted ceilings. It gives it always a more open feeling, makes things feel bigger, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice bathroom.
Yeah, finished out nice with that nice corner tub. Really beautiful shower.
Like those subway tiles they have accenting it right up there at the top.
Yeah.
Really nice.
They always do such a nice job, and of course they did a ton of upgrades on this house. So this area is selling super, super hot. I can't even believe it. As we pulled up the comps and kind of looked at what was going on, it's unbelievable how fast these houses sell in this area.
Yeah, that's been a really hot market. You know, I've had a few friends that have relocated out there in the last 5 years, and they've loved the area, they've loved the neighborhoods, these types of developments. It's just a great place to be.
Yeah, and they've done a lot of freeway accessibility, and so this area where it wasn't as popular before now. Oh, take a look at the backyard here. He's got a fireplace all built in there. It's got kind of it's got a fireplace up on the top there, and he's also got like a wood, or like a, what would you call that? Like I guess a fireplace.
Yeah. Big
Big RV pad on the side as you're driving, and then access down into the basement.
That's such a beautiful home.
We were looking for a new home. Some were too big, some were too small, some were just wrong. Then, wow, we were in our dream home.
Then the hard part started. All this paperwork.
Luckily, we had Steve, a loan officer from Castle & Cook Mortgage, on our side. Even though he's done this 1,000 times, he knew we hadn't. He took care of everything, and fast, so we could focus on the things that really matter, like enjoying our new home. Castle & Cook Mortgage, the key to your castle.
Clay, Cottonwood Heights is, of course, one of the best zip codes around, right?
Ah, such a sought after market. It
Right?
really is.
It's like the 90210
Yes.
of Utah, right?
Yep.
Right there by the canyon, right, just up on the mountain, push back away, and that's what we're looking at here. And take a look at this, take a look at the roof line on this house. Note it's a very, very unique home. This must have been a custom design because it's not like any other home, any other floor plan I've ever seen. And you're gonna notice there to the left towards the bottom of the screen, they've got a two-car attached and two-car detached garage and a storage shed, and they've got kind of an outside living area, a deck, plus they've got all this beautiful big backyard with these big mature trees.
Oh, I love the mature landscaping. Literally, as we're looking at this, I'm thinking, what amazing mature landscaping.
Yeah. So you got the location, got a nice little arbor right there,
Yep.
a wraparound driveway. That's kind of cool,
That
right?
is, that really is, yeah.
Now walking in the inside, here, take a look at that size of that kitchen.
Oh man, I love that island. And their colors, and it's just warm and inviting.
Yeah, and so they did these really warm colors, this massive kitchen. I mean, you could have 2 Thanksgivings in this, because where we're sitting right now, this is where the formal dining is right here. And so as we wrap right on the other side, you're gonna see that. And so it's, of course, got the range right in the middle of the granite countertops. And so you can almost have, this is like an entertainer's dream house.
This is the type of kitchen you walk into, when the kids come over for lunch or something, and you're in high school, whoa, cool kitchen. It is a amazing
Look at
kitchen.
it.
Yeah.
It's as big as can be.
Yes.
And so the way that they did the kind of back of the house, it kind of goes back in this angle, and all those windows look out on this outdoor living area. They've got a deck, a covered deck out there, and this beautiful place. And this is kind of looking across at this is all on the main floor. It's such a spacious house. We're looking at about 13 square feet. With 4 bedrooms, 3 full and 1 half baths, is on 0.32 acres. It's almost a third of an acre, but the main floor is absolutely huge. Even the master bedroom is even on the main floor.
Dang,
It lays out like it's about twice as big as it feels when you're in this house.
I really like the design on this, and of course, like I said, the design is amazing. And then to top it off, you have just this great location. If you love the outdoors, it's hard to beat this location, Jay.
Yeah, because you're right there.
By the ski resorts, you're premier skiing in Utah.
Yeah.
You're right by it. And of course for hiking and mountain biking and everything else that you do in the summertime. And again, on the interior of this home, they've just really done some good job with the detail and the design. Like you say, it's a custom layout.
Yeah. It was a custom layout, and then they went through and remodeled the whole thing. When they bought this house, they just, here's downstairs. This is
cool.
sunken home theater room. And so you don't really see that as a house of this age where you actually step down into the theater room.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's it. They must have really done some amazing retrofitting on that to make that happen.
They really did.
you know?
They moved a lot of things around. That used to be the master bedroom downstairs. So they extended onto the property or kind of moved that square footage around and made it so that's so the master bedroom's now on the main floor because that's what everybody wanted. When they originally bought this house, it didn't have a bedroom on the main floor.
Yeah.
And so they reworked that. Here's one of the garages here. This is the one
Look
that's
at all
attached.
that cupboard space and everything in there. Yeah, that's a cool garage.
This is their little kind of patio sitting area. Look at those views up in the mountains. Beautiful, right?
That is.
They got a nice
look at all
little-
the seating they have there. Yeah.
Think of the parties you can have back here.
Yes.
I love this house.
I know.
You know, it's just really unique. Very, very cool. It's got a spacious backyard, and there are other 2-car garage, which you walk down past those trees, those big mature trees, and you step down into like another detached garage. Man, you got the zip code, you got all the square footage.
Well, it's kind of like a secret too. You know, you're not expecting that big and spacious of a backyard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's what you're looking at. This is a good one. It's a unique home. It's not like any other one that I've listed. You always like that because you always see these traditional homes and stuff. But there's your little detached garage right there. And there's looking at again. And I kind of like this last shot as they kind of pan up here and you can see right up the canyon right there.
Amazing.
Little Cottonwood.
Protecting your home means protecting your single largest financial investment. That's why when you buy a home, you buy owner's title insurance to protect your home ownership. Purchasing owner's title insurance will ensure your home ownership rights are protected against unexpected claims such as liens, a forged deed, encroachments, and other situations covered by the policy. For a one-time fee paid at closing, coverage lasts for as long as you own your home. Who can you count on for that protection? Since 1953, North American Title has built a strong reputation for personal service and financial strength. Our associates work with you, your lender, and your real estate agent to make sure you close on schedule. And we issue the title insurance that'll be there to protect your home ownership through the years. Call North American Title at 801-566-3066 or go to www.nat.com/Utah Protect to learn how to order owner's title insurance for your new home.